to cut my life into pizza. This is my plastic fork. I've been roasting, heavy breathing, don't give a fuck if it's carbs that I'm eating. This is my plastic fork. Yes. We're gonna sing all the edgy songs as we play Tales of Berseria, the edgiest game ever produced. The only thing that would make Velvet Crow even more edgy is if she had guns and swore a lot. I mean, Laffy said is like her Maria or something. Yeah. Oh no, the gameplay. Oh no, the recording is blocked. Oh no. Skip the opening because it's copyright AF. And we don't want Banco to strike us down. Hey, there's Velvet. Look at her clothing. Yeah, it's held together by belts, just like every JRPG hero needs. An outfit just made of belts. What, you don't have an outfit that's just made of belts? What are you doing with your life? Why, I have a villain who's a cliche RPG hero that is just dressed in belts. That's his name, Mr. Beltington. Honestly, he's not really very effective at being a villain. To be honest. Actually, he's a villain from a different timeline, man. Alright, Velvet, get him. Get him, Velvet, stun him. Yeah, get that stun on. Knock him out, yeah. Get him. Kick their butt. Yeah, knock those guys out. Eat that, you octopus. Get out here, you won't be doing tentacle hentai to me today. There we go.
Come on, really?
Hey, Raziel, what's up? Yes, as you can see, I'm playing the edgiest game ever produced. It's known as Tales of Berseria. It's so edgy that I cut myself on Velvet Crow's Switchblade. Cause damn is it edgy. Ow, the edge. All hail Velvet! Yeah, Velvet should all hail Shadow. We just gotta eliminate everybody that's not her friend, yeah. Favorable encounter, yes. Kick their butt. Us getting favorable encounter means I get more souls. Alright, easy stun. Getting multiple stun is pretty good. Good. I love that game too, yes. Oh yeah. You should definitely get this game if you really want it. I mean, granted, Tales of Arise is probably better than this, but yeah. This game came out before Tales of Arise, yeah. This is from 2016. Yeah, this came out after Tales of Zestiria. Honestly, this game is way better than Tales of Zestiria because Zestiria is not very good. Get him, Spear Girl! There we go. Eat all that damage. Yeah, get him out of here.
That about does it.
Yeah, give me that XP. You're just easy XP for me. Alright, I suppose the sad emo music is playing. Ow, I'm getting beat up. Come on, get that stun. Oh yeah. Wreck him. Kick their butt, Velvet. Stun, go. Kick their butt, yeah. There we go.
Right?
Not bad. Velvet Crow is too much of an edgelord for things like love. Or anything like that, no. But you can get more bonus. Gotta get that bonus. Gotta constantly beat up enemies to keep the action going, yes. It'd be very boring without the action, of course. Oh no, I got hit! And not gonna break my guard. Take that, it stuns. Getting stunned not only immobilizes them and lowers their defense, I get more souls too. Which means I get more chances to attack. Let's keep the action going. Yeah, gotta get that XP. Yeah, monsters are your only source of money, yeah? Alright, get him in that stun lock, yeah.
Yes, yes, I know. I'm incredible.
Alright, you wanna fight?
I'm
I will knock you out. Alright, get him. Stun, go, go, go. Get him in the spells. Get him in the center of constant spell lock. Stun him and lock him. There we go.
This? Are we done already?
Yeah, they were easy. Oh, another bad guy. I'm gonna fight him.
We can do this.
We're probably gonna get lost in this dungeon, hopelessly. Oh, maybe. Oh yeah, get him in all that spells. Spells are OP in this game. Lovely Velvet just uses martial arts.
We're finished here. Let's go.
You're certainly finished there. Oh, you wanna fight?
We can do
I will knock you out. Get him, Velvet. Alright, go! Final hail! Go! Yeah, there we go. That's how we do it. Might as well use Lethal Pain, why not? Oh yeah, level up, baby. Oh, you wanna fight? I notice these guys look like they're Maliks or something. I guess they are. Kinda weird that they're octopuses, but you know, I'm not judging. I'll get Eisen in here. Get Captain Eisen in here. He's awesome.
We're finished here. Let's go.
I got another bag. Cool. Alright, which way am I supposed to be heading? Probably to the south. I can't believe there's no more monsters for me to beat up. Oh, there's one. I'll just beat him up. Alright, keep the action going. It's just really fast-paced action, and I like that. Velvet feels way better to control than Sorey does. Oh, she feels better than most Tales of protagonists from older Tales of games. Very fluid and fast. That's just her style. She doesn't hit for tons of damage, but she does hit really fast for lots of smaller damage.
I'm not one to go easy.
She's basically a DPS character, which makes her pretty good. Right, there's another bad guy right over there. That's another golem.
I'll finish this
Red Mist Watcher. And charge up your souls and actually do some effective damage. I'm down. Get up, Velvet. Get up, Velvet. You have to fight and avenge your fallen brother. You have to keep fighting. Alright, Ascending Angel, go! Back down! Take that! Oh yeah!
Complete and utter victory? Did you?
Oh yeah, I got a quartz bracelet too. That's gonna be good for Eisen. Oops, that's not the right thing. Might as well equip. You got just Feldspar Spears, Feldspar. I already got a quartz bracelet. What am I doing? Need more defense, Miss Velvet. Needs a lot more defense. Sadly, I don't have it right at this moment. Sadly, your defense is a little low right now because I keep trying to focus on getting her more focused, which allows her to stun more. And it's not really working out too well. Yeah, you really want Velvet to have really high focus so you can stun enemies a lot while you're comboing them. Which is really, really good because getting more stuns, definitely getting more stuns is what you want in a battle system like this. You see that gauge right next to a portrait, every time you stun, you get more of that.
Right?
But every time you get stunned, you lose some of that. That's what happened during the last boss fight with Oscar. That was not good. That's why I was struggling so much with him. But you definitely don't want to get stunned. Come on, get out of there, Velvet. Oh yeah, get him. Get that stun on him. Alright, go! Spiral Hail! There we go. Now get up, Velvet! Gotta keep fighting for your brother.
I know, I'm incredible.
Even though things are not going so well right now. And so you need to go down. The gates are no longer a problem here.
I'll show you the beauty of my spear work.
Oh yeah, we got easy stun right there. Maybe that focus on investing in her has been paying off a little. Stun, 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 go, go, go. Get him, break him, break him, break him. The Superior Claw comes in real handy sometimes. Of course, it drains your HP whenever you do it. It's sort of like Tales of Rise with that fire sword. That's about one of the few things I know about Tales of Rise. I haven't played it yet. I kept telling myself I needed to play this game first, and I never finished this game. There we go. Use that lethal pain, why not? Just the flag, just to show off. Just to show off how awesome Velvet is. There we go.
This fight is over.
Not getting much XP off these guys. Fortunately. Because we got a couple levels in when we fought Oscar and Teresa. They were really chock full of XP in that fight. Alright, get that damage bonus. Get that Darien Claw going. That can sometimes help you get over some walls. There we go, get him. There we go.
Come on, really?
We get anything good? Yeah, that's more magic. A little bit more magic. We got a new satchel for him. No, but I don't like that. Don't like that defense down. Magic resist. Now you should definitely equip Velvet with this. I do want her to have a little bit more defense. I think that should be pretty good. That'll be good. Here's some heat. I want him to have that. Thunder should increase. That should velvet. I think so. Sorry for the menuing.
We can do
I
this.
get these guys. Beat them up. There we go. Got that done. Go, 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 go. Beat them down.
We're finished here. Let
Good, good, good. Good, we got them all. We just have to return to Titania. Oh, well, why not fight some bad guys along the way?
I'll finish this now.
I know I've been neglecting to fight bad guys, so can't really do that anymore. Can't just keep doing that. Alright, it's done. Alright, get him, Ascending Angel, go! Back down. Now get up, Velvet! You can do it. There we go.
Come on, really?
Be dismantling things more often. I should really get dismantle things more often. To really dismantle things more often. It would definitely help us have things to craft with. Should have been doing this all along, shouldn't I? Oh no. Been helpful a long time ago. For the fluids at least. Sorry, there's this menuing. Not menuing action, am I right? Yeah. Get dismantled multiple at once. We got too much junk. We need to get rid of it. So we can get new, better junk. And I'm probably gonna have to dismantle. Oh, I might as well do this right now. Don't have to do it later.
I'm extra good at beating up the weak ones. Blade of Heaven will pierce my enemies. No mercy.
Go! People thing, go! There we go.
Blade of Heaven will pierce my enemies. Looks like you're gonna be put on ice.
There we go, stun. There we go, 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 go. There we go, got him.
Come on, really?
Alright, that's good. Bunch of junk, to be honest. No good items. Might as well break them down. Break everything down. Can't break those down. Might as well break down everything that's not good. I forgot I should probably do that. Alright, we're back at the wharf. See, we should probably buy some new items too. Oh yeah, my ship's back. I've had that put on for a while. Animal figurine, cool. Alright, where should I go? Let's try going to the Berseria again. X-Bears. Yeah, that was a long... Yeah, the X-Bears were in Tales of Symphonia. They're just references to little... They're just little references to past Tales of games. Nice bird you got there. Is that a Sylph J?
First mate, there's trouble. We got an emergency message from Port Zexon. A ship carrying dozens of exorcists just set sail for Titan.
Wait, what?
They have orders to eliminate the Lord of Calamity.
Uh-oh.
Yeesh. Looks like the hideout's not so hidden after all.
Well, our hideout was pretty well
It
known.
wasn't me. I didn't tell them anything. Then you won't have any problem helping us. We're rescuing the Therians.
Uh-oh.
Of course not. I won't let them take Kamoana again.
Wait, that information came from the Bloodwings?
No, from a peddler I often do business with.
Exorcist operations like this are usually kept a closely guarded secret. And you're telling me a regular civilian knew about it?
You think it's a trap?
Trap or not, we don't have a choice.
Something tells me it might be a trap.
Know the odds. If they've set a trap for us, that means they think they can win.
The Armatus!
Yes.
Uh-oh.
They're likely to throw armatized exorcists at us.
Even your demon arm can't eat Armati. You might just have a real problem on your hands.
Oh no, that's really bad.
If I can't devour them, then we kill them.
Yeah, if we overcome the Armati, we can win.
Like with Oscar. But his Armatus was still incomplete.
From what I could gather, if the Exorcist remains armatized for too long, their Moloch will turn into a dragon. But
Wait, what? It's dangerous to do that?
Wild, Melchior and
Why didn't Saray have any trouble with this?
Exorcist and Moloch. To think
Oh right,
that
probably
the
because this was
Moloch-
complete, I guess.
This is all just conjecture.
Then again,
of course,
Tales
but
of
we should prepare
Zestary
ourselves.
was set 1,000 years later.
Make sure not to leave any regrets behind.
I suppose that would make sense. Bienfu, what are you doing? Alright, saving the game. Saving the game in case something really bad happens. I mean, what could go wrong? We're just heading to Titania, where a bunch of exorcists are going. And they're probably gonna snatch up all our friends that we made along the way. Hey there, I would like to buy some items. Oh, I got a quartz spear, cool. That'll be very useful. Hearing, I guess I'll take that. Quartz talisman, yes. Quartz bag, yes. Oh, those are... Cool, I got a new item. Alright, these are more defense. They're more focused though. Boots. I'll take the one.
I really can't.
Even if they did let us know on purpose, why would they leave us be? I would
They
have
want,
expected them to
they're setting us up for something. That's what they're doing.
Their aim is to capture our allies as some kind of leverage against us. Their plan is too many holes.
No, they're setting us up for something big.
And the others.
Almost like thinking the Therians was a bad idea.
Therians back?
What are you saying?
Why did Melchior place that illusion on a ball to lure Velvet in?
That was so he could capture her.
That was to break her spirit.
If he couldn't capture her, he could kill her and create another Therian.
Okay, so if securing the Therians is so important to them, why would they throw Orthrus to the winds?
That's a puzzler. Melchior was right there, and he didn't try to protect Orthrus at all.
I don't understand it. It's like they're toying with us.
Maybe they don't want the Therians back for some reason.
They must know we won't give up.
Actually, that could be close to the mark. What if they're just trying to rattle us? Everything would fit, including the assault on Titania.
I don't think that's quite it. They're setting us up for something big. They're setting us up for something big, then that's probably not good. Ooh, that's a lot more defense. I like that. Ooh, and some HP too. Well, let's attack. I want her to have more defense. That's less defense. That's less defense, but more focus. Bag gets more magic, so I might as well take that. There's a colorful waistcoat any good. Oh, that's way less defense. And you can finally have a quartz spear. That's gonna be good. The ring, you can take a blob ring for more defense. I mean, these quartz boots are less defense than no Feldspar. Might as well take the one or attack and we're... So I'll give you a talisman. I can give you more defense, my guy. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's move. We need to head to Titania. And so we'll take those rings for more defense. That's why it's important to fight enemies, so you can get money. I don't know why the monsters that we're fighting have money. I guess they need. I guess even demons and enemy Maliks need money for some reason. Bienfu, what are you doing?
It's an urgent message. Let him know that they'll be arriving at Titania within a few hours.
So So it was you all along, Bienfu.
Bienfu, what were you doing?
Miss Magilu!
I'm surprised I didn't sense it. There is a gesh on you, interfering with our pact. Well played, Melchior. Impressive. That old man must have planned all of this, from the very moment you escaped me.
He did, didn't he?
Even my imprisonment in Titania and my encounter with Velvet. All calculated down to the minute. Huh, nice.
Wait, what?
Forgive me, Miss Magilu! There was no way I could fight against Lord Melchior's arts!
I don't care. I don't care about anything. And I don't care that I don't.
Wait, what? Are you sure about that? Then why break that? Velvet?
Oh no! You've caught me red-handed! I've been in league with the Abbey this whole time!
No.
That's not true! I'm the one you want!
Stop it. We saw
We
everything.
were listening. We heard it all.
Oh, boring. Fine then. Do with us what you will.
Maggie, why were you trying to set yourself up?
It's not like I trusted you to begin with. Spy or no spy, this was inevitable. Besides, you're not sorry. Make yourself useful and fight for us.
You're good at this cruelty that's also compassion thing, aren't you?
Wait, what?
I just don't have the time to deal with you two. After this whole business is over with, I'll devour you, if that's what you want.
Yes, do it, please. Devour me. I'm into that.
Tell me, what does it feel like to hate?
What do you mean?
Does it torment you? Is it agony? Does the searing fire of your hatred empower you to feel? Does it give your life meaning where there was none?
What are you talking about, Maggie? Why are you taunting Velvet? If that's what you're doing.
Bravo! Titania! There's an Abbey ship in the front docks!
Oh no.
Take us around back!
Take us around back. Okay, I guess we'll do that.
If you want your answer, fight by my side. You'll see at the very moment I kill Artorias.
Alright, we are still determined to kill Artorias. I'm sure everything will be fine. We're going to kill Artorias.
Still the crow caws defiantly. You really know how to vex me.
Alright, now let's do it. Alright, we're sailing around to the back. Let's just lead a frontal assault. Yeah, that's a smart idea. We'll just bust right through them with Velvet's big arm. I know, they're waiting.
So, you're using the forbidden arts. This has to be Melchior's doing.
Alright, let's back up our friends.
Stop! I'm the one you want!
Fight the Lord of Calamity.
The Lord of Calamity.
That would be me. I'm the big bad evil Dark Lord.
It's what you're called by the scores of citizens whose lives you've ruined. Face the enormity of your sins.
What idiocy. Huh. We'll carve the weight of your sin from your flesh. We are the wings of the divine will.
Yes, we are wings of divine will. I think their armatization is going berserk already.
They are mad at us. As expected.
They're going mad already. Oh, they got really weak ones. I guess they were just test dummies. I'll take out the guy with the bow. He seems like he has less defense. I'll let my mages focus on the one with the... I'll let the mages focus on the one with armor. Oh good, stun. Very nice and getting there. I know, Lapisite got stunned. Not gonna get me. Gonna dodge around you. There we go, we got him. Get wrecked. Get wrecked, you no-name grunts. These no-name grunts think they can stop the big bad Dark Lord.
I have to kill.
Velvet. Velvet, don't go mad right... What are you doing? Oh, their Amatis is killing them. They're sacrificing their own troops just to try to bring us down. They're sacrificing their own men.
Destroyed themselves.
Just as I expected.
The Abbey. They know exactly what they're doing.
So they're gonna sacrifice their own troops? That seems counterproductive. Even for an evil
Where are the
cult.
Therians? Couldn't tell you. They came out of nowhere, and before I knew it, we were all split up.
How's the book?
Nearly done, but I'm still working on the critical passages at the very end. All of you, get on board the Von Eltia. I'll find the Therians.
Alright, let's go find them.
Oh? You really think we can make it past a horde of armatized exorcists?
Yes, we can do it.
Stay behind. I don't care.
Yeah, stay behind. I'm edgy. I don't care. I don't care because I'm super edgy.
Don't touch that!
Don't touch my little brother's comb. Velvet, are you having a breakdown?
Do this alone. We're all in this together. And I promise I'll protect you, Velvet.
Oh.
You'll protect me. Long ago, Laffy said the same thing. But that sort of idealistic drivel will kill you.
Hey, come on now.
Make
Trying to be nice to you.
promises. They won't change reality. Look what happened to Laffy. Dead. Murdered. And I couldn't protect him either. In the end, no matter how much he cared for me, my only brother, his life torn away from him. Oh, it must have hurt.
Velvet.
You worry about yourself, Laffy said. That's an order.
An order.
Dude. Please don't give him
I
orders.
have to keep Inominat out of the picture, so that I can kill Artorias.
Alright, let's keep going, I guess. We didn't get much XP from those guys.
Let's go. We'll push the enemy back and keep an eye out for the Therians.
Alright, where are the bad guys better be hiding at?
I know this isn't the best time.
Alright, what do you have to say?
Please forgive me. I've been a spy for Lord Melchior.
You were the one telling the Abbey about us?
Yes, I'm so sorry.
Melchior is a clever one, isn't he? Planting his spy right next to Magilu. After all, a forest is the best place to hide a tree.
Melchior used his arts to place orders on Bienfu that overrode Magilu's pact.
That son of a dog.
You really have to take him down.
Please don't hate me.
I look forward to taking down Melchior most of all. Or did Artorias, to be honest.
Exerting control over
I mean, yes,
someone
Artorias
else's
is personal with Velvet and everything, but look here, look, listen.
for.
Melchior was basically Artorias' mentor.
Against your will.
That was the guy that led Artorias to embrace the madness that he's now in.
That's still a fact.
The
And we're
boys
about to see that madness soonish, I think.
figured it out with or without you.
Yeah, it's gonna take away everybody. The Illuminati's gonna take away everybody's will and make them
Life material.
do the bad thing, do Minecraft to themselves.
Reverse.
Yes.
And what Miss Magilu says in
I obviously can't say the real word because
What?
I don't think it's very advertiser friendly or whatever.
It's done.
But yeah, it's gonna be not good.
But
Very
things
not
have to be
good.
set right.
Alright. How?
Yeah, Melchior's the one that really wants that madness to happen. So I want to take him out most of all.
Poison?
That's right. I must apologize as well. I'm deeply sorry, Lady Eleanor.
Very well. Apologies accepted all around.
Oh, that's so nice of Eleanor to do that. Eleanor's a good being. We need to protect her. Alright, where are the bad guys? I want to take down the bad guys. Hey, I think I see bad guys up ahead.
Finish this now.
You're gonna be fine.
Well, these guys have pretty high defense. I say those things act like shields for them. I'm stunned. Not bad, not good. I'm stunned. No, 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 that's bad. That's really bad. There we go, got him. Didn't matter, I lost all my souls. That didn't matter. We're bad guys.
I'll finish this now.
Guessing these guys are Maliks? That'd be my guess, anyway. Gonna be doing more damage now that we upgrade our equipment. Bella's not taking as much damage now that she's got higher defense. Take him down. Spiral Hail. Oh yeah, get him. Take him down. One bad guy left.
Well, that about does it.
The quartz garment, cool.
First they robbed the Malachim of their will,
Oh, you wanna fight?
and now their
I'll finish
bodies
this
too.
now.
Makes me sick.
But still, it fits their reason. They want strength.
Let's see,
And no one
person.
wants strength from a Moloch like that one.
Down stuns. Down stun pellet.
Blade of Heavens will pierce mine enemies.
I could stun him. There we go, got him in the corner and stunned. Got him in the corner and locked him. Got him in the corner and locked him down. This is the kind of tactics you gotta use.
I'm extra good at beating up the weak ones.
Get him, get him, get him. There we go, got him.
I did good, didn't
They're
I?
not so hard once you got all mages. Harder for Velvet to beat down. Alright, do you have any good items? You got junk. You got junk, to be honest. Maybe these sports boots will come in handy? One's got more focus. More focus and more attack. Defense, though. Let's enhance that. Probably want to get more focus on that. Don't have a lot of stuff. Should probably break down more stuff so you have more materials to play around with. Maybe if I get more quartz equipment. There's more enemies here.
I'm extra good at beating up the weak ones.
Alright, good stun. Might as well stun, might as well stun him. There we go, took one down. Took one down as Velvet. Alright, go, Ascending Angel, go! Wreck him! Wreck him hard! There we go, hit him. Beat him down.
It appears that
There we
we're
go,
finished
got him. Quartz daggers, cool.
Our
exorcists using armatization?
I'm sure they are. If I were still with the Abbey, I would like endangering one's own life in order to save the many? But using something that dangerous...
Endanger some lives just to save many, okay.
Feel the pressure.
Even so, the losses are unacceptably high.
The losses would be unacceptably high.
Berserians, and how big a threat we represent. Or it could be that it has nothing to do
Well, they did set us up to beat a Lord of Calamity, their big bad evil guy.
It's all an experiment?
Yeah, that's right. The Lord of Calamity is just propaganda invented by the cultists.
It doesn't matter.
Right, I'm not even gonna say they're a legitimate religious organization. They're a cult. Hey, look, we found them.
So, you...
It was all I could do to flee.
You don't have a face! It's okay now, dear. I won't...
Medusa was the...
Thank you.
I could never forgive them for involving children. That's all. Kuragane, head to the rear docks. Keep them safe. If you find the prince and Griffin, take the Von Altia and escape.
As you wish. Rokuro, take the Stormquell.
Oh, it's made of the Ori. How come? Oh, boy.
You actually did it.
I abandoned all desire and forged it with a clear mind. You will find no harder sword in all...
Harder sword in the world?
Stormquell.
I don't think this is gonna go well.
I'll use it well, Kurogane.
I don't think that's gonna go well. I mean... where's the quartz stuff? Oh yeah, I got the quartz dagger already. Doesn't have a quartz style. Wish I got one. That'll help Magalu with her offense a little bit. Might as well work with what we can, though. And that's why I should have been fighting enemies the entire time. Here's the Prince and Hawk.
Managed to avoid
As did you. You did well to avoid Artorias and his forces.
Lord Artorias is here?
Oh boy.
I overheard some exorcism.
Oh no.
Artorias.
Bella's gonna want to go after him, and that's not gonna be good.
Besides, we're so close to decide.
I know. We'll escape from the rear docks. Follow me.
Watch out, Princey Wincy. You ain't no Therian. If Griffin gets there first, we're leaving you behind.
Hey, don't leave him behind. You don't want to leave him behind. Why would we want to leave him behind? More bad guys in front of my face. Looks like we got a bow user on the field. It's gonna be no problem. That explosion did a lot of damage. Now get Aizen in there. Get the captain in there. Take him down. There we go. What did we pick up? Did we pick up what we wanted? No, they're just garments. Thought I got a doll for some reason. For some reason I thought I got a doll. Turns out no. I don't want to be sealed back up in that box. Oh no. Alright, we should be making our escape. We should really be making our escape, shouldn't we? Let's just go back the way we came. Definitely make our escape. If we can escape, that is. Artorias is probably going to hit from the back and hit us really hard. We're probably not going to be able to beat him. He's probably going to be like 30 levels higher than us and have flat armor. I mean, my expedition's back. Might as well check out what we got. We didn't quite get the thing we wanted. That's okay, we'll keep trying. We need to do expeditions to level it up anyway. Oh boy, I do not want to be in here. Or do I?
I don't think
Succubus Queen? Oh no, it's the Queen of the Succubuses, guys. I don't know how I'll manage. Get him. Succubus Queen. Hit him with lethal pain. Now she's kind of hitting me for big damage. Becky, you're suffering away. And she's down to a fourth of her health, so she's pretty tough. I know, screwdriver, I don't like that. Alright, good stun. That's good. Defend. Keep up your defense when not attacking. That's just what you gotta do. Down to about half her HP. Now she's taking a while to beat down. Now we're juggling her at least. If I can keep her juggled, she shouldn't be too much of a problem. Now she hit pretty hard there. Oh wow, that was a lot of damage. Alright, we got her status. And good stun. Now she hit me for big damage. Powerful. Damn, she's still not down to a fourth. Definitely don't want to get hit by that explosion. This isn't good. There we go. There we got locked up on the wall there. There we got locked up on the wall. Oh well. Oh well, we won. Got new armor type. You want to do the red? You want to do the code red hunts anyway, because you get good stuff from them. That will help you. So you want to do as many of them as you can, but they're pretty tough. Not easy. Not easy, but that's okay. Alright, let's keep going. We gotta force our way through.
Will Artorias use an Armatus as well?
Oh no.
I don't know. It's hard to believe.
Would Artorias risk his life using an Armatus? Probably not.
The Shepherd's reputation would be ruined if he self-destructed over some botched formula. On the other hand, if the risk is based on the user's ability, then the Legates might not have any trouble.
So if Artorias were to try, he'd armatize with Innominat.
Can an Empyrean be used as an Armatus? I'm not even sure Artorias can handle that.
He'll do it. Why else would he try to revive Innominat?
But we're talking about an Empyrean.
He'll succeed. I'm certain of it. This is the Shepherd Artorias we're talking about here. Whether God or devil stands in his way, he won't be swayed. That's who he is.
Velvet.
But it won't save him. He'll die by my hand. Empyrean or no Empyrean.
Ah, we're so edgy, man. Stop being so edgy, Velvet. I mean, it's just your mentor who betrayed you, and, oh, what the heck are these? Whatever they are, they use... Whatever they are, they use magic attacks. And I believe I'm toxified. I believe they poisoned me. Unless it's some other ailment. They did something unpleasant to me. What's with that whispering?
This fight is over.
Oh well, I took him down. Took him down, no problem. Right, this way, right? Alright, I'll take you on. You wanna fight?
Finish this now.
Perhaps I should go for the longbow ones. Oh, they're doing the water bow arts! I got stunned! Come on, get out of there. Ow. Come on, Velvet, get out of stun. I'm surrounded. I'm surrounded, that's not good. Got there, Velvet. Alright, just one enemy left. He's stunned, so we're gonna go in the offensive. There we go. Got him. No, got him. Well, at least Velvet's life can't get any worse, can it? I'm pretty sure we can. Wait, this isn't the right way at all. Oh, you want to fight?
I'll finish this now.
Now come on, get us done. There we go.
Come on, really?
Might as well break them down. Alright, let's go upstairs. And we go with risky encounter. Oh, we're starting off with less souls, that's not good. Alright, stun them all. There we go, get him, get him, get him. Now we just have to worry about the big armor. Now we just have to worry about the armor plate, guy.
Its guardian was angry at
Is this the right way? Seems like the right way. Alright, let's go. Let's leave. Wait, what's you doing here?
Ison, there's trouble. The enemy found the Von Eltia.
Wait, what?
Several enemy ships are heading this way right now.
Uh-oh.
Set sail, now!
Are they gonna destroy the Von Eltia? Velvet, let's get out of here. You can take down your nemesis later, I swear.
I'm, glad we were able to save everyone.
More bad guys.
There's no escape, Lord of Calamity.
Benwick, forget me. Take the Von Altia and leave, now!
Is she sacrificing herself for her? Hey little mate, what's up?
Them down. They'll sink you from afar.
Don't do it.
Raise anchor. We'll make it through somehow.
Alright, I guess we'll make it through somehow. Alright, let's fight.
Aye, aye. But don't die.
Uh-oh. We're gonna get in trouble, aren't we?
Crazy kids.
We're not going to die. We're going to kill.
Wow, she is really determined to kill her nemesis. Let's get behind her foot. I'm stunned. I guess I wasn't prepared for that. Alright, gets done. I'll get you off the front line. Alright, gets done. That's what we want. Nothing much was living. What about you? I'm trying to get through this game. I'm trying to beat Tales of Berseria. It's pretty good.
We'll head to the front docks.
To steal an Abbey ship, I take it.
That's where the Abbey's main forces will be concentrated. And Lord Artorias should be there too.
Are we sure we want to do that?
All the better.
Velvet, that's really scary. So we don't have a way to fight Illuminati. Yeah, we're fighting the Illuminati.
If you want to die, do it alone.
I'm not asking you.
Illuminati confirmed. Illuminati confirmed.
Use me.
Percival.
Percival, are you sure about that?
Don't worry. Griffin got away. If you use me as a hostage, you should be able to steal a ship.
Are we sure about that? He probably doesn't care.
One for this, but don't expect gratitude.
I don't.
Looks like this is our best and only bet.
He doesn't like the idea. Yep. I know, an enemy.
We're going to the front docks to escape. Don't forget that.
I know. Arthur's first maxim, right?
All right, let's follow that maxim. Let's follow that maxim to the letter, I guess. Da-dee-da-dee-da, just wandering through the prison. Yes, Velvet was imprisoned for some reason. I can't imagine why.
I'm worried.
Yes, so am I.
About this whole hostage thing, you mean?
Yeah, that too. But Velvet's acting really strange.
And that's unusual how?
Moggy Lou!
Yelling at me won't change anything. Her thirst for blood knows no bounds, and she's got all the self-control of a wounded beast. With the way she's acting, I'm not sure she'll be able to escape.
She's cut her way through all her problems before. She can do it again.
And we'll see about that.
I hope so. But everything has its limits. There's no blade that will not break. Nor is there such a heart. When the time comes, you'll need to make a decision. It's best you start figuring it out now.
When the time comes.
Now. What's gonna happen? Something bad is coming. What's gonna happen? I have a feeling it's not gonna be good. No, just a feeling. Alright, let's take our pirate ship and set sail for One Piece. Hope they can get away.
Well, looks like we shook off our pursuit.
Their target is not us,
Of course
though.
we did. This is the Von Eltia.
No, it can't be. This is terrible.
Uh-oh, what did we uncover in the book?
Turn back now.
What? There's no way we can do that.
I finally deciphered the last part of the book. If what it says is true, then Inominaut is already.
Uh-oh, the power of the Illuminati is about to come and work. I knew it. Something bad is gonna happen.
The coast is clear.
All right, let's make a break for the docks.
You're running.
Oh no. There he is. Oh no. This is not good.
Artorias and
No, stop!
Please, now's the time to negotiate for safe passage.
Step back, Your Highness. The girl before you wants nothing other than to kill me.
you better believe it.
Velvet, don't do it. Don't fall for the trap.
This is a trap. We're leaving.
Let me go! I have to save her!
That ain't gonna happen, kid. Don't forget you're my ticket out of here, too.
I'm not your tool!
Oh.
try to stop me and I'll take you down. Even you, Eisen.
Whoa, 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 dude, calm down. Calm down, Laffy Set. Take them all down, Velvet.
Armatis isn't gonna stop me!
Don't worry. I have another trick up my sleeve.
Uh-oh, what is his trick? We're about to see it.
That sword. Is that Orichalcum? Good job, little bro. Never seen that before.
Damn right! The hardest sword there is!
Uh-oh.
It may be made of Orichalcum, but still...
It's time. Stand down, Shiki.
Don't be a spoil sport. I'm just starting to have fun.
Get caught in the middle of this, and even you won't survive unscathed. The one to face Velvet will be Innominat.
Uh-oh, what's gonna happen? Here it comes. Oh no.
Hello, sister. Did you miss
Wait,
me?
what?
Laffy,
That's not Laffy Set. That's a bad guy. We don't like that.
brother?
So that's his game. That's right. I am Laphicet Crow.
Nope, nope, no, I don't believe it.
I am also Empyrean Innominat, the Suppressor.
No. That's... Innominat.
Velvet, don't fall for it.
If you're gonna do this, you gotta commit. He's our enemy.
I know! This is just another illusion! I'll devour all of you!
Come on, Velvet, do the edgy thing. I don't know, I have a feeling he's gonna kick her butt. But we're doing 0 damage to him. We're doing absolutely no damage to him whatsoever.
Don't you dare pretend to be my brother!
Yeah, this is an unwinnable boss fight. It's a scripted loss. No matter how high your level is, we're gonna do 0 damage. He's got plot armor. I can't believe the bad guy has plot armor. That's not good. Ow, 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 ow. He's kicking my butt. Alright, he kicked our butt enough. I guess it's time for the scripted event.
Is this the power of an Imperial?
No, it's the power of plot armor.
Exactly. This boy is Empyrean Innominat the Suppressor.
But how? We took away his strength!
No, we didn't.
By kidnapping the Therians? Sorry to burst your bubble, but you were a wee bit late. It was never about the amount of malevolence the Therians devoured. What we needed to awaken him
Was 8 different types.
8 different types. Wait, what?
Conceit, lust, cowardice, selfishness, obsession. Those 6 Innominat had already obtained by the time you managed to tear the Therians away. That leaves just the 2 that Velvet carries inside her. Once Innominat
Velvet carries them inside her. Uh-oh.
fully awaken.
And I don't even need an Earth Pulse for that. I can eat them right here.
Don't do it, Velvet.
Hell you will!
Don't try to take it out with the Orichalcum blade. It's gonna break. Wow, it broke.
If you're that weak, stay out of my way.
Velvet, did you just fall on his sword? Did you take the hit for him?
Ow.
Oh, you stabbed him. Okay. But did absolutely nothing.
An illusion.
That hurts, Velvet.
Shut up! Shut up!
Velvet, get out of there. That place is toxic.
To kill me, sister?
Don't believe him.
Go away! Go away!
Velvet is breaking down. That's not good.
Velvet, it was always so hard for me. I was so frail. All I did was cause you trouble. Is that why? Is that why you wanted me to go away?
I never wanted you to go away. I wanted you to stay. Right, we better not fall for it either. Don't fall for it, no. He's gonna hurt you.
I never wanted you to go. I wanted you to live. I wanted you to be by my side. But in the end, I couldn't protect you.
No, don't trust him.
All I could do
He's a bad
was
guy.
avenge you.
Why did you do that?
To get my vengeance, I devoured. I killed.
Of course you did.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Luffy. It hurt, didn't it? Fee! Heal him, please!
No, don't heal him.
But he's...
Don't do it.
As Luffy said! He's my brother!
Velvet,
But
no.
Velvet, I never wanted you to avenge me. I mean, it's that sort of selfish emotion that creates malevolence, that creates the demons.
No.
What?
That's why I'm going to help Arthur. We're going to make all the pain in the world go away.
Yes, we're gonna make all the pain in the world go away by killing everybody.
Including that hate, that ugly malevolence in you.
Ugly malevolence?
Velvet, he's gonna kill you. Get away from there.
The awakened Inominat will suppress all negative emotions. He will remake humanity into beings free from sin.
No, don't trust him.
You take away all their sins, and people aren't people anymore.
What are you talking about? That's not
I
true.
think that's just what they intend. Like how they steal free will from the Malachim.
Oh, they want to steal free will, right. That's what they want.
Free from pain.
That's very different from, Zen, you know?
So your goal this whole time was to rob people of their free will?
Yes, because it will create...
Exorcist like you.
Yes, because emotion is evil. We're actually Cybermen.
Clearly, it is the
Arthurius is gonna pull down his mask and reveal he's a Cyberman all along. Yeah, it was all the Cybermen.
World a safe place free
Yes.
from demons.
It turns out they replaced him long ago with a Cyberman.
Don't worry. My wounds will heal. Once I have eaten you, sister.
Uh-oh. This ain't good. It's a black hole to hell! Oh no, we're going to hell!
We'll be swallowed alive! Wait. I always
Let's go to hell!
acted for you. How could you do this to...
Thank you. It's because
Yes,
of
it turns out I am evil now.
You've hurt so
I'm gonna rob the world of its free will and then make everybody Minecraft themselves because that's not gonna stop sin.
You can't. Luffy.
Well, because emotion's not the cause of sin, Lester. Exactly. This is a stupid Cyberman plan.
Unfortunate.
I know you're actually a Cyberman, Arthurius. You can't convince me otherwise.
I'll find them.
A weapon can't just be hard, you know. It's gotta be flexible too, or it'll snap.
Duh.
If you're addressing me, do you care to test that out?
Nah, think I'll wait on that. At least until you and Inominat.
Uh-oh, they're planning to do an armatization.
Shepherd Artorias, what have you done?
I'm just gonna take everybody's free will away from them.
According to my plan, Your Highness. Let us
It's all according to plan. Muhahaha. I, the Illuminati, have planned it. I, the presence of the Illuminati, have planned this from the very beginning. Yes, also I am a Cyberman. Why else would I say emotion is evil? Exterminate! Exterminate! Wait, that's a Dalek, not the Cybermen.
This happened to you before, didn't it?
Yes, yes it has.
It's different this time. It looks like our awakened friend Inominat is using the land as his vessel. In other words, this Earth Pulse is now part of his body.
Uh-oh.
I was able to flee him
Yep,
only
I
because
know.
I found a rift in the Earth Pulse as it formed.
So what's the plan with this?
Others?
Yep.
I guess I won my bet. Took long enough.
Or Velvet.
Bravo! You do.
Oh no, it's Melchior.
If nothing else.
Oh no.
Oh, Melchior. If you're here, this place must be more important than I suspected.
Uh-oh.
Move aside. I must close this Earth Pulse rift.
Bienfu, protect the rift! Do well, and I'll forgive that little betrayal of yours. But if you run, my curse will follow you for eternity.
Oh no.
You got it!
It looks like I just won my bet. If I let you seal this rift now, I'll never collect.
Oh, what's that he's got?
Illusions won't work on me. You can't break a heart that's already broken.
That day, I interrupted my art when your heart broke. I suppose I was taking pity upon my
Wait, students?
But this time, know that I won't hold back. I will grind your heart into dust.
Come on, Megaloo, you can handle it. You're stronger than that. Oh, Megaloo used to be your student. But he was a bad guy, sort of like Arthurius was to Velvet.
You're awake. I'm glad to see you're okay. It looks like we got sucked into the Earth Pulse.
Alright, what's gonna happen down here?
Are you alright, Eleanor? What about everyone else?
We got separated.
But
Velvet, are you okay?
I killed so many.
Yeah, Velvet's broken.
Murdered.
Yep, I think Velvet might be experiencing a breakdown.
Him. I killed for
Yep, you can tell by your eyes.
him, but he said I was ugly. Nothing. Nothing. All for nothing. I can't
Velvet, come on, you have to break out of this.
die. The whole time, You're awake. Come on, we're leaving. I have to kill them.
But Inominat is your...
It's just an illusion! A fake! A trick!
No, it's not.
Or, what if it was really him? Then that means he betrayed me, doesn't it? You think I can't kill a traitor like him? Why? Why wouldn't I?
Velvet, you're
Just
not...
how many do you think I've killed? You, who watched me do it!
I'm... sorry.
I'm sorry you killed all those people, Velvet.
Velvet!
It's almost like revenge is not a... It's not good.
Luffy, time to wake up.
Uh-oh, it's an illusion.
I told you to stop calling me Luffy. I'm not a little kid anymore.
Oh.
Grumble, grumble, huh? You must be feeling good.
Now it's shown the past.
Inominat!
Fever, I'm afraid.
Our illusions from the past.
A vision of the past?
You stay in bed.
I will not fall for your ruse.
See? I killed him! It was easy! I'm used to it by now. Alright, we're getting out of here! With your power.
But
Now!
we've gotta find Aizen and the rest.
I said now!
Velvet, calm down.
Enough! Stop it!
Oh, what?
They're the ones who need to be stopped! Isn't that right? I'll kill them.
I'll kill them all!
Wow, she's definitely having an edgy moment.
You must calm down.
Yep, she's breaking down.
Fine. I'll calm down and look for an exit. That's what you want, right?
Okay, Velvet, don't forget your comb. Don't forget Laphicet's comb. Ardorius has successfully gotten to her head. Oh, my expedition's back. Might as well check that. I know we're trapped in the Earthfall's Point, and there's probably no way out of here.
The case. We have to get out of here.
But yeah, we got stuff to do. An enemy. Right, I keep thinking there's first strikes, but no. Oh, we only have 3 party members. Makes sense we're separated from everybody else. What the heck are these things? I don't know, but they look pretty cool. What the heck is going on? Get him, get him, get him! Knock him out! Come on, we can take him! There we go, took him down.
Come on, really?
Alright, let's keep going. More enemy specters ahead. Wanna fight?
We can do this.
Yeah, we're just taking down some spirits. We're just taking down some spirits that have been imprisoned in the Earthfall's Point. Perhaps there's some... Whatever they are, I'm not sure, but... I'm taking lots of damage. Alright, go! Viral Ale! There we go, that's cool. Might as well show off my mystic art, go! Alright, there's one more left. Actually, I'm not sure how many of them are left. There we go.
It looks like no one is injured.
That's our paper, good. More enemies.
We can do this.
I want to get that undead mage. To keep the pressure on him, you shouldn't be able to cast spells, right? There we go, kick him, kick him, kick him. Oh wow, those voices in the background are pretty creepy. Come on, get him, get him, get him. And we should be able to take him. There we go.
This fight is over.
I'm glad we got rid of that. Glad we got through that. Oh boy. What's this up ahead? It's a teleport point, okay. Alright, might as well use it. I don't like what that is up ahead. I don't like this place. Creepy. It's like we're inside the mind of a madman that wants to take away everybody's free will. And turn them into its puppets so it can Minecraft all of them. Yes, this is what madness looks like, man. Man, what sort of villain would want to do that? Well, you might think it's unrealistic, but yeah.
I'll show you the beauty of my spear work.
Come on now, we can take him. Stun him, stun him. And we can break him. We'll just have to break right on through. Alright, go, Spiral Hail, go. There we go. Flirt.
Come on, really?
There are a lot of them. We can get through this. We just have to make it. We just have to make it to our next goal. Goal.
That boy who called himself Inominat. Could he really be Velvet's younger brother?
I don't think so.
Could have been an illusion intended to torment her. Don't you agree, Eleanor?
I do. Velvet's objective is avenging her brother, after all. We've all seen how strongly she feels about it. I find it hard to believe that the one so dear to her is still alive.
I don't know what powers Inominat possesses, but I think that really was her little brother. Velvet was able to see past Melchior's illusions. But look at her now. I just don't want to believe that the real Laufey could do such a thing.
Yeah, I don't think so
Could it be
either.
possible that Inominat was reborn into her brother's body?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking
If that
too.
was the case, I'm not sure Velvet would be in so much agony.
Yes, I guess. Inominat actually being Velvet's brother. It makes a twisted sort of sense.
It does.
But it's too awful.
I agree with that. I agree, very awful. Arthur set this up as a plan all along. Alright, what's this gonna lead to? Uh-oh. Nope, 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 nope. I'll just walk right by you. Nope, 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 nope. You're not gonna get me. Not gonna get me.
I'll finish this now.
How they got behind me. Oh, well, good thing they're easy to stun. Yeah, they're just a bunch of Nagas. Wait, what are these? Hell, lady. Get him off, you set. Good job. Crush him.
Come on, really?
Good quartz bits. Those are nice. I should probably fight more enemies for items. There we go, took him down. That was a good move. Oh, we can take him. We can keep taking him. There we go.
It looks like no one is injured.
Ring shoes, okay. Might as well fight some more enemies for the XP. And the items and the gold.
We can do this.
I need that money, I really do. To pay for my gacha, or I mean to pay my bills, yeah. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, we can take him. So we took him down.
It appears that we're finished here.
Excellent, that went better than I thought it would. Area, next area, next area, what's it gonna contain? The bad guys up ahead. Can avoid those guys. Here. We need to get out of here before. Alright, Velvet, what are you gonna do? Utter illusion. They're just twists on her past.
Is this?
Look!
Hey, stay with me. I'll get someone right away.
It's okay. I'm tired.
Have you been journeying long, then?
10 years. My master entrusted everything to me. But I couldn't do
My
anything.
master? Who was your master?
10 years?
Melchior?
My wings are weak. It doesn't matter anymore.
I see. If you've been working that hard, you surely need a break. I just happened to get my hands on some prickle boar meat. I'll be cooking up a stew for dinner. But would you care to join me?
Huh? No,
Was this the plan all along, question mark?
Here. Once your belly is full of warm food, you'll be able to pick yourself back up. I can feel it. Your body is shouting, I want to live.
I'm a disgrace. I don't deserve to live.
Is life something you have to earn? To deserve?
Well,
these feelings are natural. You eat when you're hungry and cry when you're sad.
Oh.
Feeling these things is proof that we're alive.
Alive?
Then why do you want to get rid of all the...
Mine is Celica. Celica Crow.
That's when you met Velvet's sister.
I'm an exorcist. Tori... No, Arthur. I'm Arthur.
Wow, you really hate Artorias for some reason. What did he do to you? Ow, the edge. The edge is getting to Velvet, man. Just cutting yourself deep on it.
Rokuro! Aizen!
Oh, cool. Good party. Good more party members. That's good.
Sure did. Artorias. And he called himself Arthur.
I've heard of this. The Earthen Historia. They say that events on the world's surface cast imprints on the Earth pulse that runs below.
In other words, an illusion of the past.
An illusion of the past?
It's not an illusion. That was my sister.
No, it's an illusion. Artorias is slightly altering it just to... Artorias and his goons are slightly altering it just to mess with you.
That's why she freed me from the prison.
Because they want the fully awakened Illuminat.
Rokuro, have you recovered from your wounds?
Yep. Tough as nails. That's old Rokuro. I'm more worried about Velvet. She okay?
No, she's breaking down.
How could she be okay? Inominat is reborn, and it's her little brother.
A blade can't just be hard. It's gotta be flexible, or it'll snap the first time it meets an unexpected force. I misunderstood the true meaning of strength, and so did he.
Let's just worry about ourselves for now. This Earth Pulse is completely under Inominat's domain. We can think of it as an extension of his body.
Yeah, which means my power won't get us out of here.
Be wary. Inominat may be the one showing us these memories.
Then they're altering them.
He's after Velvet.
And the two types of malevolence inside her.
True. And we may be able to use that against him to get us out of here.
What are you saying? Just use her?
If it's necessary.
Very well, I guess we'll do that.
We have to keep moving. Nothing will be gained by staying here. And we ought to look for Magilu. Even she doesn't deserve to be stuck here forever.
And we just got some enemies to worry about. Alright, where are we even going? Don't want to run into more enemies. Maybe I should fight the enemies. Anything for gear.
So, what is this Earthen Historia you mentioned?
As I've said, an Earth Pulse is a natural force that circulates within the land. Wind blows, water flows, birds fly, flowers bloom. All actions in nature leave their mark on the Earth Pulse. These marks become etched within the land itself, and remain a part of the Earth Pulse, like memories.
So it's a record of the world's past.
Not quite.
Does it remember human and Moloch deeds?
It probably does.
Everything that occurs is part of nature, including the acts of humans, Malachim, and even demons.
So that means that even this very conversation is being recorded in the Earthen Historia?
Anything bad I've done in secret, any insults you've ever told behind someone's back, the land sees it all.
My insults?
What insults?
It's just an example. Pay it no mind.
Does that mean that Inominat is drawing specific memories from the Earth and Historia and showing them to Velvet?
I believe so. That's how Rokuro and I saw the same thing, even though we weren't there. With the Earth itself as his vessel. It's a trick only Inominat could pull off.
Awfully devious for a self-styled Empyrean.
But the attack did strike home. Keep a close watch on her until we're out of the Earth Pulse.
Right.
Ooh, that's no good. That's so good for Velvet. Well, we might as well keep going. Come on, Velvet, don't break down on me now. We can do it, we can break out of here. We can break out of here. You just have to keep going, yeah? Don't give up, okay?
I'll show you the beauty of my spear.
I'm talking about Velvet as though she's real now. I shouldn't be doing that. Kinda cringe, to be honest. Oh well. Come on, Velvet, we can beat him. We can beat him, we can beat Illuminat. We can beat the Illuminati. We can punch the Illuminati.
I'll finish this.
I can't believe I started this game just because I wanted to do Illuminati jokes. Actually, it was because Tales of Arise was coming out. I did play Tales of Symphonia, and I wanted to play this. I was not very good at Tales of Symphonia. Slightly better at this game. I'm not good at Tales of games, to be honest. Getting there, Aizen. There we go, Form Zero Sunder did it.
You made me unleash my full power.
Pretty close to being able to get another level. Maybe I can get one by beating up all these bad guys. Just a few scattered about. Might as well try.
We can do this!
Punish that thing. Got punished. Get in there, Aizen. Fix him back. There we go, got him.
Was that supposed to be a joke?
Health sparse gear, I don't need that.
I'll show you the beauty of my spear work.
I guess these are some sort of things that are trapped in, that are in the Earth Pulse point then. Where are these guys coming from? I don't know. Illuminat summoning them to fight us. If so, when they kill us, what's his plan? Just to get our corpses? There we go, get him, get him, get him. There we go.
You won't get any pity or compassion from.
Now you wanna fight? I will take you down.
I'll finish this now.
Ancient armor, huh? I remember that item. I remember that item from Portrait of Rune. Surprisingly good item. That does is make you take all damage as though it's like 10% of your health. Which means you can take only 10 hits. But the good thing about that is that every enemy attack does that. Including the final bosses. Including some of the more powerful enemies in the game.
Victory is ours.
So it's really good against bosses that are doing like really high damage to you. Because it makes them do only like 10% of your health. Granted, you can only take 10 hits from any enemy no matter what. So it's not really ideal for dealing with normal mobs. Yeah, could you imagine a bat doing like 10% of your health every hit? I mean, that'd be like classic Castlevania, but still. And imagine the fun you'd be having with that would be quite small, I think. Oh good, there's more bad guys to beat up. I was worried we were about to leave the dungeon. Get him, Lethal Pain, go! Lethal Pain! Oh, that didn't take him out? It's done, good. Good thing if they're good enemies on one soul, they're going to have their attacks lessened. Alright, got him.
Come on, really?
Almost enough to level up again. Oh, you wanna fight?
We can do this.
I'll take you on. There we go, big break. Big breakdown on them. There we go, took them all down.
Victory is ours.
And I got a level up, just what I wanted. What I wanted. I wanted to level up anyway. And this led to a treasure chest. I got a bunch of those. That just led to a bunch of treasure. Treasure's not important. I already got a bunch of gels. I don't need those. Oh, maybe I do for later. Maybe I might need them later, maybe not.
I'll show you the beauty of my spear work.
Paralyzing. Alright, we are comboing these guys. Get him, get him, get him. I just like using Captain Eisen because one of my favorite things about him is that he constantly quotes Invicus. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my own soul. Yes. He constantly talks about that. Like, constantly. And that's pretty much most of what I know about him. I'm sure he doesn't bring it up, like, all the time. He just does it, like, very often. Oh no, another illusion from the past!
Welcome home, Arthur.
What's gonna happen in this one?
Hi, Celica. I fixed the fence around the house.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart.
Oh, look at that.
With the brigands stepping up their attacks, the town elders have been worried. But this should put their minds at ease.
No. If the brigands turn into demons, a mere fence won't stop them. Nothing. Don't worry about it. I'm pretty confident in my carpentry. And the other two?
Probably at the Cape again. I've warned them 100 times that it's dangerous.
Luffy said probably badgered Velvet into going. Don't worry, she'll watch out for him.
Yeah, I can only hope that this little one grows up to be as strong as she is one day.
Huh?
You're happy, I hope.
Oh, he is happy about that.
Of course I am. I never thought I could ever be this happy.
And then his life got turned upside down when the Red Moon attacked and when Ganon and his forces attacked under the Red Moon. Yes. And then he became a villain emotion is a sin. I want to take away everybody's emotion. I am going to take away everybody's free will. Yes, then society will be perfect. Otherwise, if we don't do that, we're going to live in a society. Yes, where it will be chaos and anarchy.
I'll cherish it always. It'll remind me of this happy day.
Did he ever cherish that, though?
This serve as proof of our love. This I swear. I swear to protect you both with my life.
Oh, look at that nice. Velvet's like, nope, I don't want to hear it. Get out of here.
That's Lord Artorias' past.
Velvet, are you okay?
That's rich! You mean you believe that tripe?
It's all a pack of lies. His smile. His promise.
No, he was generally a good guy before he went mad. Velvet, I think you're letting the vengeance get to your head. I think you're letting the edge get to your head. There's a bad guy up there. Are we gonna have to fight that in the future? Oh, my expedition's back. Alright, I guess the expedition can keep going.
Scout ship said.
Go ho ho and a bottle of rum.
To think I
Yar
ate
har
these
har
lies
fiddly
without
dee.
questioning
Being a
all.
pirate is okay with me. Do what you want because a pirate is free. You are a pirate. We might as well sing that because we got a pirate in our party. He is a very good pirate. Constantly quotes Invicus though. Yes. Yes, but a real pirate is a real man of the sea. So he can constantly quote Invicus if he wants. We're free. Perfect mayhem, go! Yeah, feed him up like a feed him up, yeah. Wreck their booty in. Kick their teeth in, yeah. Make the bad guys choke in their teeth, yeah. Punish him. Punish that little burb.
Come on, really?
Yeah, you're burb. Nobody likes you. I be a pirate.
Velvet didn't know those things about Artorias and Celica.
Oh no, she didn't know them.
Probably not. That was when the two were alone and first getting to know each other.
We were seeing glimpses of a warm, loving family. But really, it just gave me the creeps.
Why does it give you the creeps?
Same here. I could keenly feel Inominat scheming behind
I
everything.
can't even feel the Illuminati scheming behind everything is right. You saw.
I think she used to truly love Lord Artorias. Having that happy past thrust in front of her at a time like this must be tearing her apart.
Probably. But a demon like me wouldn't understand.
What Velvet is going through is horrible. Even as a human, I can scarcely imagine what it must be like. But I approach it, just a little bit, because like her, I was his pupil.
Artorias said he needed two types of malevolence to awaken Inominat. The illusions at a ball, making sure we knew about the attack on Titania. And Inominat...
That's right, he was trying to break her down.
If all of that was planned to extract the malevolence from her, we'd all better brace for worse to come.
Oh no, that's not good. Alright, Velvet, we need to protect you. We need to protect Velvet. We need to protect Velvet from Artorias and his schemes. Yes. Can't let him fully awaken. We can't let him fully awaken the Illuminati. Oh no, another illusion. What's it gonna do this time? Alright, what's gonna happen? Oh no, it's Ganondorf!
This is Velvet's village.
Ganondorf! I knew it, the true evil of the game.
Damn. So many of them.
No, Artorias, you can take them all?
Celica, I'm coming!
It's too late! Take Velvet and Laphicet and run!
This is why emotion makes you weak.
I want to have my life with you, with our child. No!
Arthur!
Celica!
This is why emotion makes you weak. Oh, wow. He threw that down there, didn't he?
Why? Why?
This is why he believes emotion makes him weak.
Why couldn't I? Why couldn't I protect my own family?
And I can't believe Ganondorf destroyed this man's life and made him go insane.
Well, Artorias, humans are weak, filled with sin.
Melchior, what are you doing? Are you the one that led him to this madness?
Melchior.
Of course, it was all you.
People of this village offered you and your beloved family up to the demon brigands.
He's lying. Don't trust him.
Ice, so that they could escape and hide.
Oh, that's not true. Artorias, he's lying to you.
Wouldn't.
It happens often. The reason people act on is burdened by the weight of their sins. However...
See, Melchior was the one that led him to this madness.
I have found a method to adjust their reason.
A domain? What is this incredible power?
And that's when he found Illuminati. That's when he found the Illuminati.
The Syrian we've been searching for was here.
So Melchior is kind of a bad guy all along, yes.
These Malachim.
So they have been reborn, but be not deceived. They are not the same people you knew.
Wait. Does that mean Laphicet is the child that Celica lost? Oh, we should have had Ceres in our party. We should have had Ceres from the start of the party. Yet the plot killed her off.
We must guide him until we understand why. I'll be taking these Malachim.
No, I don't want you to have them.
Wait! I'm sorry I couldn't keep my promise. I'll make things right.
We could have had a wife in our party, man.
Who I am.
But no, the game said no.
Nameless Moloch. I will forge a pact with you.
This is why she should have been in the party all along.
To all the pain in this.
I've been saying that from the start of the game when I started this.
You have it in you. You who abandoned my friend's ideals and fled.
On the souls of my dead master, wife, and child. This I swear. My name is Artorias Colbrand. I have inherited the will and the strength of Claudin Asgard, former head of the Exorcists.
Melchior planned all this all along, didn't he?
Tonight's tragedy changed fate and birth salvation.
Yeah, the Red Moon is really cursed, guys. Don't go near it. I don't want to be near it either. No, that's the stuff that makes it evil.
Moloch, it was me. You don't remember?
Not at all.
They said you were reborn as a Moloch. That means... what exactly?
The soul of a human who passed away can, given the right trigger, be reborn as a Moloch.
You're saying that Artorias' child was reborn as Laphicet?
If what we saw was real, yes.
Velvet? Velvet, are you gonna say anything?
The female Moloch that was born along with him was...
My sister's reincarnation. But I ate her long ago.
You didn't know, right?
Of course I didn't know.
I knew. I had already caught on to who Ceres
Wait, you knew all along and did it anyway?
Velvet.
But it doesn't matter. What does it change?
We could have had her in our party. We could have had a waifu.
Fulfill my goal. My sister. My brother. Even the world. That's who I am. That's all I am.
Velvet, you're losing it. Yeah, Velvet's just losing it a little. It's okay. It's okay, she's still good. My memory's broken, the truth goes unspoken, I've even forgotten my name. Cut my life into pieces, this is my plastic fork. Oh boy. Ow, the edge. Ow, the edge. Alright, let's keep going.
You said a human soul can be reborn as a Moloch given the right trigger, right? Is that something that happens frequently?
Not really, no.
I'm afraid I don't have an answer for that.
Oh, you don't know.
We know that humans are sometimes reborn as Malachim, but not how or why. It's more likely among people with greater resonance, but the process is still a mystery.
So you have no idea why.
So it's not something that happens, or that can be made to happen easily. Ordinarily, at least.
But Velvet's sister was reborn as Ceres, and her unborn child came back as Laphicet. What are the chances of that?
It might not have been chance. They both died on the Scarlet Night. Their rebirths may have been influenced by the sacrificial ceremony.
Are you saying that Innominat made it happen on purpose?
To mess with Artorias? To get him on board with resurrecting him and doing bad things to all of people all over the world? Is that why?
Velvet said she ate Ceres, her own sister reborn as a Moloch. How could such a horrible thing be destiny?
No, it's not called destiny, it's called the plot.
To make light of a tragedy.
Yeah, the plot wanted it to happen.
The good and
true.
Even though we could have had Ceres in our party all along.
Yes.
And that would have been super awesome. But no, the game wouldn't want us to do that. Yeah, to be fair, Velvet was going through a very edgy phase at that point. She's almost as edgy as she is being right now. Very edgy point. Yeah, she was all about, I'm gonna go get my revenge, and I'm gonna eat everything in my way to get there. Oh no, another illusion. What's it gonna do this time?
There's something I'd like to speak to you about. Alone.
Uh-oh. Oh no, this is gonna break her.
Two souls possessing powerful resonance and free of malevolence. These must be sacrificed on the Scarlet Night.
Ah, yes. The ceremony to resurrect Innominat.
What's he gonna do?
You read my book.
I haven't fully mastered the ancient tongue yet, but I have read your notes. You wrote that if Innominat is resurrected, we can make a world free of demons.
Don't trust it. It's all fake. It's not real. It's not good.
A soul with strong resonance, my own unborn son, was sacrificed for that purpose. Now, Innominat's resurrection is half complete.
I was gonna say he's gonna want to resurrect. He's wanting to sacrifice himself for that. No, don't do it.
Yes, that's the truth behind the opening.
So, if one more person is sacrificed,
Innominat's resurrection will be complete, and his power will spur the creation of many new exorcists.
and there is another Scarlet Night very soon. Arthur, I must ask.
Laphicet?
Can't I be the sacrifice?
Don't do it. No, I don't trust this whatsoever.
Why do you think that birds fly?
I think that birds fly because they must. Why else would they have wings if not to embrace the sky? I have wings too, weak as they are. That's why I must fly, now! If we miss this Scarlet Night, the next won't be for another 3 years. By then, I won't be alive.
Laphicet, why would you say such a thing?
The 12-year sickness. That's the name of my disease.
So you know.
I'm not afraid of being sick. But I don't want to just be a burden on everyone until I die. I couldn't take it.
Your wings.
Oh, this is a big emotional moment.
And they are strong.
Lars.
Velvet, are you sure about that?
You can't tell Velvet about this.
I promise.
You should have told Velvet about this, definitely. You should have definitely told Velvet about this, if that was indeed what was real, and not Illuminat messing with her right now. It sounds like Arthurius is a very bad decision maker.
Both of you! Together! You!
Oh no.
Whoa, hey! What's everyone apologizing for? We're a family, right? Hurry back. I'll make you a quiche, just the way she taught me. No kidding. I think you'll be an exorcist to rival even him.
Shut up!
He fell further than this back at the shrine. I will have my revenge. Revenge for Laphicet! Laphicet knew so much more pain than I ever will. And still, I couldn't do anything for him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Give in to your despair. Don't give in to the despair.
It's a lie! A dirty lie! All of it! It's all their lies! And I believed it! Die! 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 Die!
Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. I think a monster was summoned by all your screaming. Okay, I guess we're fighting whatever this is.
Let's go!
Oh, it's a chimera, of course. Very weak to martial arts.
What is this thing?
An amalgamation of multiple demons?
It doesn't matter what it
But it says it's very weak to martial arts.
Eat it! Pummel! Too slow! Blades of wind!
Love it? What's wrong with... That's guarding, that's right. Its defense is really high for some reason. Oh, we gotta get him in the corner and lock him. Yeah, his defenses are really high for some reason. How about we got stuns? Oh, watch out for that. Can't hit me like that. Come on, we can get him. Come on, we can get this guy. Come on, we can break through. We can get him. Oh, he's down to half his health. Very able to beat this guy. Oh, Velvet, don't give up, Velvet. I know you're on the verge of breaking down, but we gotta get through this. Get him, Belt. Get him, Laphicet. I'm stunned. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, Velvet. Alright, we're gonna have to use that to heal yourself. Okay, we've got a stun on him. Got another stun on him. Now, Baron, what am I gonna do? Come on, go. Spiral Hail, go. That should do it. Got him. Oh, that went well. Can we level up again? Beat him, Velvet. Velvet? Wait, what? No, it's not you.
Is that... I'm dead. I'm dead.
Calm down, Velvet! This farce is just another of Inominat's illusions!
Uh-oh. The bad guy is here.
How callous farce is the true face of my sister. She hates, resents, devours, and kills. She tramples people, cities, everything, living only by her emotions.
Emotions make you weak, and I'm gonna take them away.
Tainted soul.
I am not ugly or tainted.
Nothing you say will matter. She knows. She knows if it's the truth.
Velvet, don't fall for it.
He's right.
Velvet, don't believe this guy.
Just think. Everything I did was baseless, arrogant. And even so, I still...
You hurt so many innocent people, didn't you?
Don't trust him. He's lying.
More than I can count. I devoured and killed so many.
Without even knowing Arthur's true aims.
I destroyed people. I destroyed whole towns.
It's almost like I've been a bad guy the entire game in my quest for edgy revengeance.
Mercy to your own sister's reincarnation.
I ate her.
And despite all of that, I still love you, Velvet. That's why I chose to be
Yes,
sacrificed.
Yeah, it wasn't totally set up by or anything. Definitely not on purpose or anything.
If you try to stop the resurrection, wouldn't my death be all for nothing? To tell you the truth, I was terrified of dying. It was so dark.
He's lying. Don't trust him.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
You'll accept it then? That everything you've done up until this point, all of it.
Don't do it.
Yes. It was all for nothing. And for no one.
Don't trust him, Velvet.
I hurt so many people. All for no reason. I'm a monster.
If you've accepted it, you have to atone for your sins. Once I eat the final 2 malevolences inside you, I'll fully awaken. Give them to me. Give me your hatred, your despair.
I was trying to get the...
If you do, I can cleanse this world of all its pain.
Don't do it, Velvet.
I had hoped that you could live in a world without pain and sadness. But you're a monster now. You don't belong there.
Don't trust it, Velvet. Come on.
Let me go. I have to go.
No!
If you don't, you'll die too for no reason.
No!
A twisted monster like me doesn't deserve to live. Don't you understand?
You're the reincarnation of the first sacrifice. Part of me. Don't worry. I'll devour you too.
Laphicet, tell this self-absorbed idiot what she needs to hear!
Please. Let me go.
Will you stop whining?
Huh?
No, I don't understand! You snap at people! You're scary! You tried to eat me! But... you're also kind! And you're filled with life! I don't understand a single thing about you!
Oh, wow, we're having a moment.
But you gave me a name! When I was a number! You gave me that compass! You taught me what it meant to be alive!
I'm sorry, I won't interfere too much with this.
That's why I care about
That's
you,
pretty good.
Velvet. I'll protect you for my own sake!
Fee.
I don't care if you're malevolent, or if it was pointless! If the world says it's a mistake to love you, I'll fight the whole world! I don't care how much pain you feel! It doesn't matter! A world without you, Velvet!
Oh, they're in love with each other.
My hand will...
Eat my arm! I don't care! Just leave me the other one!
Come on, Velvet, break through this.
The jerk who made my velvet cry!
I love them all. I loved Laffy, and Celica, Arthur, everyone. To have it all stolen from me. Why them? Why not me?
Oh no, come on, Velvet, break through this.
It hurts so much!
In despair. How is it gone?
Sorry, it's over for you. Too bad. Too bad, no more despair for you to feed on. Give in to your despair. I'm surprised Monokuma's not in this.
A flame I cannot quench no matter how hard I try. Just like you, Velvet.
I finally understand how you felt. But the only one I can fight for is myself.
That's good enough. That's proof that you are truly alive.
Oh, this is so nice. Wow, I guess she fought back really hard, huh? Oh, she pushed back on that, huh? That's good. That's really good. How's Magalu doing?
Miss Magilou!
Don't worry. If Velvet could do it, there's no way I can't.
How many times do you plan to destroy and rebuild your own heart, Magilou?
We're on 107. Or was it 108? I lost count. Not that I really care.
Pathetic fool. Did I not tell you it would require an iron will, as indomitable as the very trees that live and die across millennia?
Like you, I suppose. Or that boy over there.
That is the foundation of an ideal world, one free from man's sins.
You set this all up, didn't you, Melchior?
An ideal world, huh?
It's not about making the world free of sin, it's about taking away people's will.
You, kid. The boy who was your companion, Laffy said. He's alive. Chasing a terrifying demon girl, he has learned the immensity of the seas and weathered the dry wastes of the land. Those people, they're different from us. Despite the pain, the anguish, they embrace the life they've been given. They live, undaunted by the ugliness of the world!
So you're doing this all for them? Is that what this is?
Not even close. They aggravate me to my wit's end. Like stabs in the chest, over and over and over. And that's exactly why. That's why I intend to see how all of this ends. I won't be satisfied until I do.
Words bereft of meaning. You truly are my greatest failure.
Gosh, funny just how little I care.
No, please!
Oh yeah, here we go. Hello, I'm back, and I'm gonna kick your butt.
Let me guess. We came at a good time?
No, I was not having a good time.
Because of you, I had to have a really boring conversation.
What, really boring conversation? Is that what you call it?
Face to face with Innominat. If so, then you must know that your quest for revenge is utterly meaningless.
Are you playing into an Illuminat's power?
Yeah, I did. I know why sadness fills the world, and I know how deep are the burdens of sin. I tried to abandon my memories of Arthur and Laffy, to cut myself off from it all, and end this tragedy. It's what they would have wanted.
Come on, do it, do it, do it.
Exactly. You do well to know your place.
But that's exactly why I can't forgive them. Not Artorias, not Innominat. I know my heart is ugly and full of contradictions, but those days we spent together in familial warmth, they're proof that all of us, were truly alive. That's why, no matter how hard, no matter how sad it gets, I will take my vengeance to the very end.
Alright, we're back. Alright, now kick some butt.
Don't be a fool. Just give up and die like you ought. It is your destiny to wallow in despair.
No, I refuse.
You take my family, turn me into a monster, and you want my soul too. Now who's being the fool?
Eat his soul. Take him down.
Remember this.
Kick his butt.
The Lord of Calamity never gives up, not even in the face of death.
Yes, I am embracing the meme now.
Shame for your sins, you unholy monster.
Hey, you're calling her a monster, but you're the one who's a real monster, dude. You let her throw us to this madness.
Let me in on this. I lost a bet and I've got some anger to work out.
You sure you can fight in your condition?
Who do you think I am? Ooh, I thought you'd never ask. I am the dastardly witch Magilu, scourge of self-righteous exorcists.
Alright, now kick back.
Now face the wrath of Magilu Maven!
Alright, now kick Melchior's butt.
Fools, all of you!
Alright, just run away in a cowardly fashion like you always do.
Sorry to have worried you.
Alright, I'm gonna beat up your little guy.
Looking after.
Me neither.
This is our way of saying we trust you.
Alright, beat him up, beat him up, beat him up.
See, stabbed in the chest, that's all you give me.
Oh, I don't have any. There we go, get him on our party. Get Magalu in here. He needs to be in here to beat up her mentor. It's just gonna run away in a cowardly fashion. Alright, go for it. Back down. Alright, sit. Good stun. Come on, don't run away. Don't run away in a cowardly fashion. I'm gonna eat you. Let me eat you. I'm gonna eat you like the world will eat you. Now, good thing your spells are very easy to interrupt. I got stunned by that. Kick Melchior's butt. That's our goal right now. Alright, get stunned. Get stunned. Get stun locked, old man. Get stun locked again. Oh, whoops, you kicked me away. Alright, get stun on him. Get him, get him, get him. Get him that stun lock. Get him that lock. Get Eisen in here. Come on, Captain Eisen, kick his butt. You want revenge on this guy too, right? There we go, we took vengeance upon him.
Tell Artorias and Inominat. They took something precious from me. I'll never forgive them for that.
The annals of history are stained with evil people like you.
You're the one who's evil! You want to take away everybody's will!
And destruction, all to satisfy your own ends.
What are you talking about her being evil for? You're the one who set her up to for all this.
Lord, the irredeemable embodiment of sin.
Oh, shut up.
Calamity.
I am the Lord of Calamity. I will destroy you. I will eat you.
You talk a lot. How about you keep talking and tell us where I freed
I
us?
will never talk.
You'll regret this.
I can feel Inominat. He's coming.
We can fight here no longer.
Bienfu, close the rift. I can't.
Uh-oh, the rift can't be closed? There he is. Goodbye, go into the rift. Thanks, Avid. I can't believe there's a character from Tales of Berseria in here. You ruined the moment. I wanted to kick butt.
Don't you mean thanks for saving us, Avid? You're my
I mean, yeah, we should thank him for being a hero. Fine, whatever, I guess you're my little pog champ.
Where exactly are we now?
Yeah, where the heck are we?
We're in an Abbey facility on Hexen Isle. I heard Melchior was in charge here, so I snuck in.
Hexen Isle?
Expected an extra-dimensional space.
Is there a way out?
There is now that I busted my way in.
Oh, you busted in here. So is there a way out? Do you want to come with us?
Who's that?
A friend. His name is Number 1.
I'll be taking him.
Hey, wanna come with us?
No.
If you stay here alone, a dragon might get you. I bet you wouldn't like that.
Yeah, that sounds scary.
Great. Come on, kid.
Oh, good, I'm taking him.
What are you doing?
We can't leave him like this. I'll get him a vessel, somehow.
Okay, good luck getting him a vessel, okay. Okay, good luck getting him a vessel. Hopefully he doesn't become a dragon. I mean, it would be very bad if somebody like Eisen were to become a dragon, like in a, like 1,000 years later in another game. That would be just very dreadful, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, look at my levels. I don't even remember what's next in the story, but I'm gonna keep playing. Well, I will keep playing later. I can't believe I did so long in this. Oh, that's over 2 hours of this. Might as well keep going later. I'll keep going. Might as well go. I'll go for it next time. Let's see, who's on right now? Who's on right now so we can raid them? Oh yeah, I should probably get... I don't really have much time left anyway. See, Mia... The maid... Let's see, who else is on? Eleanor. Trade at video games. Let's do it. It'll be just me today, but that's okay. Thank you, Raziel and Love Nate, for showing up. See you later. It's alright. We did quite good and got a lot of story done. Quite a good amount of story done. There you go. See you later. Goodbye.